You've come from the tower, haven't you? Name's Agarth. Maybe you can help an old Fate Weaver, eh? Fate Weavers look at the great tapestry of fate. The threads will tell us how a life will unfold. But knowing the future and being able to change it are two very different things. Did he? Poor old Fomerus Hughes. What a shame. He's probably dead by now. The cards told me that the Well of Souls would work, but Hughes's success would come on the day of his death. He took it pretty well, honestly, although we did a lot of drinking after that. I suppose I could spare a little help in memory of Hughes, or in celebration of his success. Whichever. You really don't know much, do you? A Fate Weaver taps into the threads of fate and channels that energy through a focus. The cards are unique to each Fate Weaver, since we all see the weave differently. You're the one. Then that means the cards this morning. I drew the Gravedigger, the Running... Prepare yourself. They're coming. What? How? The threads of fate. I've seen them before, but you just changed how the world was supposed to work. How did you do that? You just... Fate is the will of the gods. No mortal should come here. I'm going to do a reading. You might be able to... I promise not to tell you if I see your death. It's a gift. Some people paint landscapes. Other people write poetry. I peered in... That would be my guess. He was an academic, but he had a proper respect for fate's plan. Unlike... You're nervous. Relax. This is what Fate Weavers... I'll be seeing your place in the pattern of destiny. Who you are, what you've done, where your path takes you. Or, at least, I should be. You're real, right? I swear I haven't... I am. But still, I've never seen someone whose fate was just missing. This doesn't make sense. All mortal creatures... If this is true, and I'm not saying I believe... then your path is yours to determine. It could mean nothing. I've never had a reason to doubt my own readings. But we should... I'll meet you at his home to the east. I'm going to see if I can be of any help to the... That's just it. He lives in a little hut to the east in Yulven. Once I was Aegon, but that wasn't enough for me. I joined... You can find Arden's little cottage in the middle of Yulven. Had to move there when he got run out of town. He's a damned good fate weaver. But that doesn't make you very popular. Especially not in dark days like these. Hughes was always in art, but he always knew what was important. He didn't worry about dying as long as he knew he'd get... We are all threads in the tapestry of fate. Measured, woven, our title always was a bitter lie. And when a fate weaver looks at your place in the weave, what could this all mean?
Of all the songs in halls of lore, there echoes none more grand than Olaine's many feats of might, the pure and lady of the light. She is a knight of golden knot. She is the cure seeker, the conscience of the summer fae. She is the heart of spring, of day.
Just stand back. The warden can't work when you're crowding so close. Go back to your business. Go on. Keep moving. This business doesn't unless you're an expert scholar on the Fae, I'd suggest you move along. No reason to be out in the open with the red... What are they? I'm not sure, but they've been here for longer than any of us. Humans and immortals cannot live together in peace.
Watch out. That Fae girl got what was coming to her.
Did you hear? One of the monks ran off into the woods.
A boy's died in hill.
I don't care what you race. It's just look at the poor creature. She's been beaten to the brink of death. The Fae may... It appears she was attacked with some manner of short blade. Likely people simply stood by as she called for help. No one lifted a finger. Can you imagine? I don't know whether we possess the knowledge to treat such a wound. Frank, well, you're the only one. With all the troubles we've suffered in this village, people... I'm going to suggest something a bit... untraditional. Seek her wisdom. I would do it, but... I'm a coward. That's the truth. She spends her days in the precipice overlooking the village. She doesn't think we're aware of her presence, but we most certainly are. Bye now.
content to live among the lives of the mission? They look down their eyes at you. They laugh at your ignorance. The bricks of St. Odwig's were laid upon a foundation of exclusion and hate. How else do you explain their fear?
Welcome to St. Odwig's perpetual mission. I would invite you in, but the order has been although one never knows what you have arrived just when I am in need of aid. So perhaps Mitharu is at work. We at St. Odwig's have worked for years to establish a presence on this hill. It's not been without its challenges. The call of the Feylands does not fall upon deaf ears, and many of our youngest don't have the will to resist. Take Brother Egan, for example. 2 nights ago, Egan ventured past the walls to collect firewood and never returned. We must find him before anything happens. Mitharu be praised. Brother Egan was last seen northeast of here, just off. Please find him. Perhaps then we can welcome you into the fold with open arms. Egan was last seen in the woods outside the walls, just north of the village. May Mitharu protect you.
I don't know if what the Fae say about these stones is true, but if it is, well, this is just too good to not save forever. Lystrom was out of town when Artol was visiting. Now, Lystrom doesn't know Artol, and Artol is old and strange. She could be mistaken for a fate weaver. So, when Lystrom came back to town, here was Artol the Oracular. I said to Lystrom, I hear her readings are amazing. You should go. My, you should have seen it. A rooster, she said, will change into a man, and this man will become your lover. He will provide for you, and he will make you laugh, and he will make your life exciting and easier. But, and this is something you can never forget, he must never eat chicken. And once in a...
May your hollow gods keep you, mortal. Your face is new to me. You're different from those in Gorhart. Have you come to ask about the Tuatha? I can offer only what I know, and hope it will suffice. Yes, I witnessed this crime, although I did not recognize the one who perpetrated. The victim was Illuvia, but I knew her only by name. You must be hoping that However, I would be quite interested to find out whether one of my kind would benefit. It will need to be powerful. Your delicate forms are far more sensitive than ours. In fact, perhaps your mortal apothecary can provide one. You can always create the potion yourself if you possess the skill. We are kin to the seasons and mortals may view the warmth of the petals and smell the beauty of a newborn bud. But only Fae know the strength of the roots beneath. All of us are at the mercy of the... If it is one's time to pass into the farewell.
I have a secret to tell you. I am not sad. When I was a girl, my father used to tell me that when you grow old with someone, you tie your fates together and create a pattern that is part yours and part theirs. My father said that this is why when an old person dies, their partner is never far behind. But I do not feel that way. I feel free.
Can't talk. Herc doesn't like loafers.
You there? Do you feel nauseous? Itchy? Have you noticed any blood leaking from your eye socket? No, this situation could not be any worse. If the Red Legion is involved, then we could all be staring death in the face. What have I done? I'm sure I have a vial somewhere in this cottage, but I do not have the... time to search for it. I'm sorry. Please come back.
Hello. Yes? What could a mortal vagabond need with chasm? Speak! My time may be of the ages, but it is still precious. Wait, Father Dinwell sent you, didn't he? Old fool. His path to power was too plodding, and now he wishes to slow me down too. I have new friends. They are named Finna and Arbos, and they have sworn to share their secrets with me and to gift me with true In exchange, they want an ancient treasure buried in the caverns of Waterhall Down. I'll retrieve it, eventually, as soon as I, feel like it. They are Fey twins, and they are beautiful, magical creatures. All they require of me is to fetch for them this relic. It's quite a bargain, believe me. Fine, if you want to be so noble, but don't expect any of the treasure. This is my key into a powerful new future, a future full of magic and wonders. Let's go. It is in the caves of Waterhall Down, a refuge for the wild Fae. They believe I have the potential to succeed where all... You see, they can't obtain what they desire, so they need someone more powerful to do it. See you later. So exciting! If we're going to press on, then I'll ask you to stay close. I have no courage to speak of. Honest. Ask Father Dinwell. Local legend says that the great Fey mage Armin the Clever retreat among them the Selkie Vale. Bye then. Arbos and Finna will be waiting. Come, their camp is not far. Finna and Arbos made their camp in the old Fey ruins north of the village, near my camp. Goodbye now.
Oh no, you. What is this? Our little Egan has made a friend? I have a feeling this is going to be a problem.
Obviously. Anyone who has ever glimpsed a Fae would know that. The Feylands are such fertile ground for games. The inhabitants are so oafish you can feel your... Are you going to give us what's rightfully ours, or do we need to start a new game? My brother and I are always ready to play. Cursed, is it? Huh. It does look like you are well acquainted with misfortune. Keep the... Make certain our paths do not cross again, or my brother will add his mark to your scar. Before the war, we plundered Rothir from within. We were so sick. Sadly, all good things must come to an end. With the arrival of so many wartime...
I didn't know. How could I? Before I came to Gorhart, I'd never known anyone out. You must think me a fool. And Father Dinwell. Bye then. Come, on to St. Odwig's. Must we return to the mission? I crave adventure, although all of those things are quite frightening. Perhaps it is for the best. This new world is far more dangerous than I... See you later. Let's get out of the forest. Must we return to the mission? I crave adventure, magic, power, although all of those things are quite frightening. It sounds rather silly, doesn't it? I had a feeling it would. I need a mage name for when I become all-powerful, for when my magic is... What about Abner the Visionary, or Malik the Nefarious? Mortal races have no lasting grasp on this world, and in time the fair ones shall be our masters, beautiful and... I'm new to the Feylands. Until I joined the mission, I'd never even left my home village. That's why I volunteered. I wanted to see the world. I want to visit the gardens of Issa, to meet gnomes and Alfar, to live. The Order of Mitharu was a good way to leave. Perhaps it is for the best. Goodbye now.
Yes? Great Mitharu, Egan has returned. As for you, you have done as I asked, and we here at St. Odwig's are forever grateful. Consider this meager reward a donation to your cause. The first bricks were laid 50 years ago. Alas, we have yet to convert a single one. But it is only by the grace of Mitharu that Egan has been returned to. I have been with the mission since its founding.
Have you come to protest the mission as well? The news has spread to every village. St. Odwig's cannot resist much longer. And once it relents, Father Dinwell is denying that women can be ordained as... I know that they've got the proof in their... All are welcome into Mitharu's embrace. Ha! The hypocrites! Don't commit any crimes on my account. Of course, if Mitharu... The Brothers of St. Odwig's perpetual mission keep the valuable tome in their reliquary, but no one outside the Order is allowed a...